what was something that really fascinated you about him? That it was like, man, I'm so proud of
He
my
was,
dad.
he was so talented in so many ways. That's why I could brag in school when I think of a little girl. And then they said, my dad did that. Oh, I said, my dad did that. Yeah, I wanted to trap them all. Oh dear.
He,
There were so many memories in that town,
mm-hmm.
but sad and good, you know. At home you had good. At home, dad and mom, they sang with us, with
Mm-hmm.
dad played the guitar. And
Even with Christmas, right? Christmas time
oh,
and
Christmas,
Easter and
not then, it, almost every week because we didn't have television.
yeah.
So we sang together, and Dad did in the winter time. He heated the oven, and then we went all around, and he told us from Russia the stories from the wolves, you know, the wolves in the woods, and many other stories, personally stories. During the winter time, he lost during the First World War his father, his mother, and 2 or 3 sisters, typhus,
Mm.
5 people. And he and his sister was, uh, was alone, left. And there was a Mennonite family.
Mm-hmm.
They had alone 7 children. But can you imagine how God
Provided, yeah.
provided for them? They took them in,
Mm.
and they cared for them with 7 kids, and you take somebody in, but God arranged that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad was put in prison.
Mm-hmm.
He spoke openly out against Hitler because he did so much wrong. And then our pastor, when my mother went to our pastor, she said, the people come to our house, they want our house. And they will give it to him if it's not somebody says something.
They're gonna take away your property.
Yeah, the property. And then
And your father
Yeah,
complied eventually.
yeah, but the pastor had to be with him and had to write a letter, and that he will not openly accuse Hitler, you know, like he did.
Mm-hmm. When did your grandpa convert from being a Jehovah's Witness to a Baptist?
Oh, that was, no, he was not converted, but he was a Baptist from the beginning when he was a child.
Okay, so he was a Baptist.
Yeah, and then he went, when they moved to their first place in Germany, in West Germany.
He attended a Jehovah's Witness church.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
and now he went even from preaching from day to day.
Okay.
Yeah, from Sunday on the weekend when he could. But he's found out that that is not the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And
So he was always a Baptist, but
how it really happened was, he was young, he was in the 20s, beginning of 20s, and when he got married, and he went to a Baptist church, and there was a rich guy, and he took advantage of some others, and he saw so many things. He was a contractor too for workers, and when he saw that, he said, that cannot be Christianity.
Mm.
And he stumbled on that.
Mm.
And God knows it, you know.
Yep.
So, yeah, and then when he died, I wanted to make sure that he goes to heaven. And then I wrote to my brother, the minister.
Walter.
Yeah, and he wrote me Dad is saved.
Mm-hmm.
I know I fasted and I wanted to have from God assurance, you know. And he felt that this, but God is anyway righteous.
Yeah.
We don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And did your brother, what brother were you closest to when you were a kid? Like who was the brother if you had something to talk about? Was there one of the brothers that you felt more comfortable going to than the other?
no, I was the mother over the kids.
You were the mother over. Yeah, that's right. Because you were. Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah.
So,
But not later in life. There wasn't one of them. Like I know Walter. I know.
oh yeah, it's Walter.
Walter was definitely somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we
You could
could
see.
play together and everything.
Yeah.
But then Siegfried
I
came.
know.
Yeah.
He came along.
Yeah,
and he's
but-
come a long way.
Yeah,
So you got baptized at 16.
yeah.
But did you think the war was coming to an end? Did you think?
No.
Were you surprised when it ended, or were you surprised it went so long? Like, were you surprised it was so short, or did you or
Everything was too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they bombed too with the airplane and not too much in us, but in West Germany. And then
Mhm.
all the refugees with the trains at night, the kids were crying. They came up and we had the schools taking as refugee for the refugees. Yeah, so for the first, and then they came and gave the people that you have to take so and so many people in your house if you have a house or anything. So. And the people didn't want us.
the West? They didn't want you as a refugee.
No.
Did you get a feeling why? I mean, was it just
yeah,
because?
who
Was it?
wants to, when you have everything became comfortable and everything, and now your life will be disrupted
Mm.
with people, and they even want to eat of your thing.
Were people
So-
scared of you guys? Like when the refugees came to the West, was it fear? Did they fear you, or no? Was it more like they just felt like you were? Was like no, like we don't fear you, but we just feel like you're making things uncomfortable. Or was there a fear
Yeah.
too? Was there kind of like we don't trust you, we don't?
Oh yeah, that's too on top. Yeah.
Why did they fear you?
Well, they don't know us. They were just in a little town and they were used to each other and trusted each other as the neighbors and not strangers who come in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so,
You were born in Prussia,
oh yeah.
and so was Pa.
Yeah.
And then after the war, you went from east to west.
And you know, my parents and his grandparents were friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And when I saw him first,
Wow,
When you came-
that's amazing, huh? That's right. You knew each other when you were younger. I heard about
oh
that.
yeah, we
Do
said
you still have the exact moment? Do you remember the time and place the first time you met Pa? Like as a kid?
no, but he does.
Oh, he does. What does
Oh,
he say?
does.
What does he say?
He said, I was sitting and I was a little shy, sitting next to him, you know, when we came to his grandma's house.
And you came
And-
too.
Yeah, and
So it was at your grandma's house.
yeah,
His grandma's house.
his grandma's house.
And you came.
Yeah, and I came there.
What was your first date? Was it like a picnic?
No,
Or like a date, like a time like hi, like did he
Yeah,
ask
yeah,
you out
yeah,
to
yeah,
go
yeah.
just you two to talk and to spend time together?
oh yeah, yeah.
What was the
yeah.
first place?
But we had our garden. We had a Schrebergarten, you call it in English. You got the Flüchtlinge, the refugees. They got a piece of land which they could sow something and earn something, you know, from, not earn, what do you say, and harvest something.
Okay.
So, my mama said I should get cucumbers or something. So I said, okay, we will go.
Ah, so you go like I see what you mean. So pick out. Yep, okay.
Yeah. And then we talked. We loosened up. I
Mhm.
loosened up. And he loosened up a little bit. And I said, oh, he is a pretty nice guy. You see how God can
Yep.
arrange your heart?
Mhm.
Yeah, I tell you.
When you were a kid, what did you do?
What
Like now you're.
I was 7 maybe, I started painting. I played, I drew a Bible, and what else? A Bible, a big Bible. And my dad, he said, that looks like a real Bible. I don't know how I did it or what I did. So, but I never
So
painted.
you were 7 and you painted that. You remember painting a Bible,
Yeah,
and then as a kid you continued to paint.
no,
You did
I
not.
had no idea that I could paint.
But at 7 you did.
Yeah,
But you left it alone.
yeah. Yeah.
What did you do instead? What was the big leisure activity? What was something you enjoyed doing?
Talking to, like you.
Yeah.
But
What did she like to learn from her parents? What did she like?
I don't know what she liked to learn.
Uh,
She must have learned something. She is a good woman. And she has many people praise her, you know. She got for a while she got very quickly excited. But you know, she is that type. And then another thing is, she has too many responsibilities. The church too, on top of the school, and the school she has to teach too, and other things. And she keeps everything nice and neat, you know, they love her. You know, and Linda and Mike were very good to her. Oh, they opened up that, but not they opened up, God opened up for her that job. Yeah, so she was very good, and she is very good with her job.
yeah. Was she always neat and organized when she was a little kid?
No,
She wasn't.
no, when she was a teenager, she had pictures from apes on the wall and on the thing. And I said, oh God, I teach every morning the kids, you know, we have devotion, and when I feel something to say something, I say to them something. But you know, you think, is it worse? It is worse with kids. Whatever, when you think there is nothing hanging on them, don't give up. God is in charge about everything.
So she wasn't.
give
She
up.
wasn't neat or organized, huh?
No, as a child, yeah, at first, when I taught her, you know.
Yeah.
But then came a time,
A teenager.
a teenager,
Yeah.
then she had the apes and all that stuff there. And then she got Buddha from wood, you know,
Oh yeah.
from
from a Buddha carving, a wood carving.
wood carving, yeah. And she brought it home. I said, oh God, that's guts, and that is, you know,
Yeah.
evil. And I said, I don't want that in my house. And you know what I did? I cut it off the head. And I wanted to get rid, and I put it in the garbage. When he was home with us a few years before we got married, then when I said, he put his clothes, the dirty clothes, in a pile on the side, yeah. And I had a nice bag there for the dirty clothes. And I wrote him a nice note. Dear Jürgen or something, I like,
About the laundry.
yeah, I like the laundry. No, my clothes likes to be in that bag.
Okay.
So I made as if the bag speaks to him. And then
Yep.
he wrote me back, but my clothes like it this. But he listened to me. Yeah, he did that, yeah. And he was very good when I had something to do. Even today, he is very sensitive. When he comes to me, then he looks, what can I do for you? Even the great-grandchildren here, when I have the opportunity. And I had my guitar too, and instead of with the kids, I sang with the kids, with Sarah's kids. And she brought the kids down for lunch many times, you know, and placed them on. She brought the kids their food. I didn't like their food, but that was very good for the kids.
Yeah.
So they got it, and I took something else. But we sat down, and then we prayed. Maybe I told you this. And Ghana, he wants to pray.
Yeah.
So he prayed, dear Lord, thank you for this food. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
But Julie, she could not break loose. She had so much to thank the Lord.
Mm.
I didn't want to break up, but I had to. It was too long.
Yeah.
For kids.
It was like me. Talk too much sometimes. Yeah.
It's okay. We improve, honey.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
And
the
I
whole-
want to improve. And you know, when you are together and you can pray together, honey, whatever the problems is, God listens
Mhm.
and He wants to help you.
Mm.
And you know, when you don't know and you don't know what to do, and then you wring your hands and sing, that's the end or something, forget it.
Mhm.
God has something open for you, you don't even know yet. You have to wait a little while.
Mhm.
And I had to wait too, and I had to learn. And you know, when I learned to wait on the Lord, that was the most wonderful experiences I had, especially with other people too.
Mhm.
You know, really your life will make you, give you joy, and you can help others. Be a blessing to somebody else.
Mhm.
And if you really are in that business, you don't even know that you're doing it. You know, everybody has a package of something.
Mhm.
But you know, if we would just turn to the Lord, He make us free of that, and then something else the devil brings in. But still, get the other one too to the Lord. And just again and again clean up. And then I tell others when they come and they tell me that, do you know, the devil hit in my mind, especially in Florida. It's one lady, and she said she gave her heart to the Lord, and then she came a few days later. She said, "No, I can't believe it. The thought which come to me, and I'm supposed to be a Christian." And we talked a little bit, and then I said, "Now listen." And nobody told me this. It just came to me. You have the power. You can say to the devil, "You go. I have nothing to do with you, evil one. I belong to Jesus." And claim it, and you will feel better. And she came and again, and she said, "You know it works." But I said, "No, honey, That's not one time.
Mhm.
That is in our whole life. So long we live, we will have temptations, and the devil will us not go, because let us go, because the others people he has already who don't believe in him. But he doesn't have to be after them. But the Christians, they are dangerous to him. They love the others and show them the way, and that's dangerous for the devil. I feel so fulfilled, with God's love. Many things, many types of, on myself years back, I didn't want to die, and I was afraid of dying.
Mhm.
But God gave me this wonderful assurance that I am saved, and it is wonderful with Him. I don't have to worry about what will be, because a God who made my body like this, with so many organs and everything, He can do anything,
Mhm.
and I trust Him.
Yeah.
Trust in the Lord. That is the main thing for people to touch their hearts.
That's your favorite.
Yeah.
That's your. If there's one line that comes out, and you're like, okay, I have one line to tell someone, if they ask you, okay, what's the most important thing to do in life? What's the first thing that comes? Is that the first
That's
line?
everything. Trust completely. Yeah. And you know, that is the secret. And you really want happiness, and not happiness, happiness is just fading away, but joy. God's joy in your heart. And nobody can give you this. Yeah. So